welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. If you're new here, I'm Jo. I do craft videos as well as Poundland hauls, charity shop finds and any other bits and bobs that I like to share with you guys. So today's video was supposed to be a craft video. Is my project finished? No, unfortunately it's not. It's going to be done on Thursday, so hopefully I will get that done for Thursday. So this is today's video. It should have been Thursday's, but it is a thrift haul. I do have some stuff to show you. Even though I did say I wasn't going to go and buy anything else, I did a bit of shopping. So I will share what I've got. I've got some accessories, I've got some clothes, I've got some books, and yeah, we'll get into it. So the first thing I picked up was a handbag. I picked this up in Darien House. I paid £4 for it, and it is this beautiful navy blue handbag with the gold detail on the handle. And this is practically brand new. I don't think this has been used at all. There is hardly any issues with it. There is a little bit of a mark on one side, but like I said, it looks like it's maybe being used once or twice. It has the shoulder strap, which has never been used. It's still got the cardboard around it, and it's perfect inside. The make of it is Suburbia, and I've never heard of this before, but it has all the name written in the lining on the inside. It's got quite a few pockets in the inside and a zip pocket at the back, and it does zip up. I only like bags that zip up at the top. I don't like anything that's left open, and I just thought this would be quite a nice bag to have just in my stash. And yeah, I don't own a blue bag, so I really like the colour of it. I thought it looked quite smart, so for £4 I couldn't leave it there, and now I have it in my collection. So yeah, I just thought it was a really nice sweet shape, and I just love the gold on it. I think it really pops the colour of the navy, and yeah, I'm looking forward to using it at some point. I also picked up another handbag. This one was from International Aid, and I paid £3 for it. And again, I think it's pretty brand new. There doesn't seem to be any issues with it. It's very clean inside, and it's this brown leather bag, and it has the, I don't think it's leather, to be honest. I really don't think it's leather, but it's got this brown plaited detail across the front, and then a buckle that's just a press stud, and it has a small pocket at the front. And then again, it's zipped at the top. It's from Pavers originally, and it's practically brand new inside. I don't think it's been used, and I just thought it'd be a nice little bag to have over summer. We'll go with loads of different outfits because of the colour, and it's a decent size, and it's just to throw everything in if I'm just going for a walk. And I really like the shoulder strap as well. And I just thought it'd be really nice to use over summer. So that was my second handbag that I bought. I then picked up a pair of shoes. Now these shoes are from the RSPCA, and I've mentioned loads of times that once I volunteer at the RSPCA, if I see anything, I shove it in a bag, and I have a large bag that I collect all the stuff in that I want to buy. And then every other month I'll buy it all at once, and it just helps to shop out, because if they're having a slow day, it means that they have quite a bit of money going in the till, because obviously I do buy quite a lot from there. I also get 25% discount, so obviously the more that I save up together, the bigger the discount is at the end. I know it'd be exactly the same if I bought things individually, but for me it just seems to feel like I'm getting more off if it's a large amount, because I'm buying a lot. But I saw a pair of shoes last year, I think it was, or the very beginning of this year. No, it would have been last year, because we've been in lockdown, so yeah, it would have been last year. And I popped them in my bag, and I thought they were really nice, and they were only £3. They were originally from JD Williams, and they are brand new. They are these sandals. I paid £3 for them plus my 25%, and these I think are leather. This is so soft. It has a little bit of elastic at the side to help get your foot in it, and I tried them on last night, and they are absolutely amazingly comfy. And yeah, it feels like there's nothing on your feet. The only thing is the back bit here does seem to start to rub a little bit, but I noticed when I was in Poundland last and I was buying some insoles that they do have some inserts that you can put to cushion the back of shoes. So I'm going to pick some of them up, and then I think these will be the comfiest shoes that I own. I just thought they would be really nice in summer with some jeans, and yeah, just nice and cool for over summer. So Want to get the back section for the heels. I think these will be extra comfy and I cannot wait to wear them all throughout summer, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So I'm really happy with these, and for £3 plus 25% off, yeah, I couldn't grumble at them. And like I said, they are brand new, so they are amazing. And then picked up quite a few books. Now, the books that I bought, there's only a couple of charity shops that I buy books from, and that's just because of the price. So I get some of my books from International Aid. They do 4 books for £8. And then St. Catherine's do 2 books for £1 or 80p each, which I think is really good. The rest of the charity shops, except for in the RSPCA does 75p for 2, which again is absolutely brilliant. But the rest of the charity shops are £1 and above, so I don't really look at books when I'm in there because I'd rather get 4 for £1 if I can. So I've got quite a few books which will be going into my reading pile, and the first set that I got was from International Aid for £1. So I picked up 2 of George R.R. Martin's Game of Thrones books. Now, I am in the middle of reading the first book. I bought it a long time ago. I only read the first couple of pages and I just couldn't get into it. But I think it was because I was watching the series at the same time and I was quite near the end of the series, so I couldn't really start reading the beginning of the story while watching the end of it. I thought that was a bit strange, but I have started reading it now. I am halfway through. It's a large book and I am enjoying it. There are some differences between the TV show and the book, but I will talk more about that when I do my book review. But I ended up picking up the second book, which is Clash of the Kings. And then I also picked up A Storm of Swords, Blood and Gold, and this is part 2 of book 3. And yeah, I haven't got any of the other books, so I thought I might as well grab these while I saw them, and I will end up picking the others up at some point because I want to read them all. So yeah, I'm glad that I managed to find them too. And then the other 2 that I picked up to make it up to £1. The first one was Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice. Now, I haven't read this before, and I've recently picked up Jane Eyre, which I want to read. I'm starting to read some of the classics that I have never read, so I'm going to read Jane Eyre first, and then I will read Pride and Prejudice. And then I also picked up this, and again, this is an older book. This is Henry Fielding, Tom Jones, and this looks absolutely amazing. It's a large book. It's 800 and odd pages long, and the writing is quite small, so it's going to take a while to read. And I'd never heard of this before, and when I read the back, which I won't read out to you because it is quite long, I was really impressed with how it sounds, but I will read this little bit. So it says, Tom Jones travels the highway and byways of England, encountering many adventures and sexual temptations en route, until at last he finds vindication, reconciliation and happiness in the arms of the beautiful Sophie Weston. So yeah, I think this is going to be right up my street, the kind of thing that I like, and I'm looking forward to reading this at some point. My to-read list is growing massively. I've got 3 piles at the side of my bed, and then I have the pile that I'm hoping to read next month. So yeah, it's getting a little bit bigger at the moment, but I do have some other books as well. I got these 2 from St. Catherine's. Like I said, it was 2 for £1. So the first one that I picked up is The House at Rivington, and this is by Kate Morton. And I just like the sound of this. It's a historic fiction, and it was placed in the summer of 1924 and the winter of 1999. So yeah, I read my first historic fiction book that I'd ever read last month, and I did a review of it when I did my book review, and I really enjoyed it. I didn't think I'd be into historical fiction, and I was. So I've picked up a few more. So this was the first one. And then I also picked this up, and I don't know if this is going to be any good or not, but I loved 50 Shades of Grey, so we'll give it a go. But this is The Mister by E.L. James, and yeah, it's obviously erotic fiction, and I hope it's going to be all right. So we'll give it a go. I don't know if it's going to be as good as 50 Shades of Grey. I suppose it is. So yeah, it's a passionate love story, and obviously she wrote 50 Shades of Grey, so I don't know if it's going to be anything similar, but I'll let you know once I read it. I've got another 4 books, and again, these were from International Aid. And the first one is The Foundling by Stacey Halls. Now, someone recommended this to me in my last book review. I did say if anybody knew any books that I should read, let me know in the comments, and somebody did comment and say that this was brilliant to read, so I managed to find it and I picked it up. I also picked this up, Jojo Moyes Me Before You, which looked alright. I was just trying to make it up to £4, so didn't really, I've never heard of this before, but once I read the back I thought actually it sounds alright, so I grabbed that. And then the last two books that I got are by the same author, and it is Kate Moss, and the first one is The Burning Chambers, and the second one that I got was The Labyrinth. Now, I owned this quite a while ago and I never got around to reading it, and I got rid of it, and I'm actually looking forward to reading it this time. So I picked that one up as well, and like I said, I'm just going to pop them with the other books that I need to read at the side of my bed. And yeah, I've got a lot to catch up on, but I am enjoying my reading. I'm so glad that I got back into it, and it has been a fun time, and I just look so forward to getting into bed at night and picking up my book. I cannot wait to get in bed, and I'm getting in bed earlier and earlier and earlier each night. So yeah, I'm glad that I managed to get some other books. So yeah, we'll get back onto the other stuff. So I bought a necklace. I got this from Age Concern. I paid £1 for it. Now I'm not too sure if it is a necklace, if it's a choker, or if it's a bracelet. So £1.99 I paid for it, and it's of this black shiny, I don't know what it's made out of. It looks like it's got little crystals in the inside, and then it's got like a mesh around the outside, which gives it its sparkle, and it just opens up like so. Now, I don't know if it is, I suppose you could wear it as a choker. So you could either wear it as a necklace, which I kind of like, or I believe when I bought it, it was actually wrapped round as in a bracelet. So I suppose you could wear it one or the other way. So you could wear it like that around your arm, and I just really like the sparkle of it. I mean, I can't imagine it was much more than £1.99 when it was bought new, but I just really liked the colour of it, and I just thought, you know what, it would be nice to have in my jewellery collection, and I'm sure I will wear it at some point. It took ages to figure out how to open it. It's magnetic. The woman in the shop was messing with it for ages, bless her. She couldn't open it, and in the end I did. I didn't know that was the way it opened, and I was scared of breaking it, but yeah, I managed to get into it in the end. So yeah, I picked that up. I then picked up a bracelet in Darien House, and I paid £3 for it, which was a little bit more than I was expecting to pay for it, but I did really like it, and it is marked. I haven't had a look at it online yet, so I don't know how much it would have been brand new, but it is from it's a Danish make. So it says Danish design on the back, and then it's by the make Pilgrim, and it's of this white enamel kind of 3 beaded bracelet, and then it's gold on the back. So I suppose you could wear it any way you wanted. Obviously it's supposed to be that way, but you could wear it that way if you wanted, if you just wanted plain gold. And I just thought it was rather sweet, so I need to have a look at that on the internet and see where it's originally from. Obviously it's Danish, but I'm not too sure of the make. I've never heard of it before, and yeah, it's rather quite sweet. So yeah, I am glad that I got it, but a little bit more than what I would normally pay for a piece of jewellery in the charity shop. But yeah, I thought I would give it a go, so I picked that up. And then I got a scarf. I got this from the RSPCA. I think I paid £2 for it, and it's beautiful. You know me, I love my scarves, and this is just absolutely stunning. The colours in it are amazing. There's nothing wrong with it, no marks, no stains, nothing like that. And it is by the make Torrente Paris. It's got written on it, so I haven't had a look at it online. You know, I collect scarves. If I see anything that's got a name on it, I'm immediately drawn to it. And yeah, I thought I would have a look at this. It's pure silk, hand stitched, hand rolled around the outside, which is a great way of telling if a scarf is well made. It will be hand stitched and rolled, and yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. So I'm so happy that I managed to find this, and I cannot wait to wear it over summer. And yeah, I just love the colours in it. So I do like a nice scarf with a white tank top over summer. I've got some basic stuff that I just wanted and needed. Actually, it's really warm. I'm going to take this off. It might not be nice weather, but it's still warm. So the first thing I bought is a blouse. Now, when I did my Thrifty Dream Wardrobe episode 2, I took you around the shops and we had a look at some stuff. And the one thing that I saw was like a silver grey silk blouse that I fell in love with. It was in Age Concern and it was $4.99. Now, Age Concern have a rail at the back of the shop which they reduce things down to £1. So sometimes what I do is if I see something that I like and I'm not willing to pay that amount of money for it, I will leave it and see if it ends up going on the sale rail. And most of the time it doesn't, most of the time it sells. But occasionally when I go in, something that I've seen before, it was reduced to 99p and I managed to find this for 99p. I went in a couple of days later and it had been reduced. So it was originally $4.99 priced at, and it's from Dorothy Perkins. There's nothing wrong with it. It's absolutely beautiful. It has this tie around the back, so you can either have it around the front or you can have it around the back, and I just love anything like this. I really like looking quite smart, especially with black pants or a black skirt. I think this would look really nice, or some grey pinstripe pants and a suit jacket. And yeah, I just fell in love with this. So it was $4.99 reduced to 99p. But the thing I will say is that when they've marked with the pink highlighter, they've marked the top. So I don't know if you can see this or not, but there, you can just kind of see it there. They've marked the top. And I'm just wondering if it'll come out. And if it doesn't come out, I'm thinking of dyeing it black. I've got a few different things that I want to dye black. I've got some white suit jackets that unfortunately I've marked when I've moved. So I want to dye them. And then I bought a pink top quite a while ago that had like ruffles, and it had some yellow fabric at the bottom that I wasn't too keen on, and somebody suggested dyeing it. So I'm going to dye 2 suit jackets, that top, and if I can't get the pen out the back of this, I'm going to dye this as well. But if you've got any suggestions of how to get highlighter out of clothing, that would be absolutely fantastic. Let me know in the comments. I'm hoping it'll come out because it's not permanent, but we'll see. And if not, like I said, I will dye it as well. So yeah, I'm glad that I picked that up. I also picked up another 2 things when I was looking for my Thrifty Dream Wardrobe that I showed in that video. And the first thing that I saw was a jumper. Now this is from St. Catherine's and it's grey. I love grey. Grey is one of my favourite colours. So I'm very drawn to grey clothing. And this is just a jumper. I paid $3.99 for it, and it's by Papaya. And it's in a size medium, and yeah, it's just this grey jumper with this stitch detail across the neckline at the front. And yeah, I just thought this would be nice when we get back into autumn and winter, with a white shirt underneath possibly, or just as is. And yeah, I'm glad that I picked that up. I actually took something back to exchange when I was filming that video, and this is what I replaced it with. So yeah, I'm glad that I found that. There wasn't a lot in, and this was the nicest thing that I saw, so this is what I exchanged it for. And then again in that video I popped in St. Catherine's, and I showed a suit jacket that was there, and it was originally from TU, and it's in a size 14 and it's £5. Now this is quite big and baggy. I can't wear it fastened because it doesn't look right on me. You can tell there's a bit of gap or sizing underneath my arms. But with it open, it absolutely looks lovely. I tried it on in that video as well. I took it in the changing room and tried it on, so you saw me in it. But it's of this really beautiful brown and white stitching, and yeah, I just think this is going to look so nice in autumn with a big thick cream jumper underneath. And yeah, for £5 I couldn't leave it there, so I grabbed that. Again, that was an exchange. I bought a pair of trainers that I really like, white trainers with a blue and white line around the bottom that were going to be for over summer and spring. And yeah, they didn't fit, they were really tight, so I took them back, paid a couple of extra pounds, and I got the suit jacket. I then picked up some basic things and I went into the animal charity shop that I normally go in all the time, and they do 3 clothes for $5. So I managed to find 3 things, and the first thing that I picked up was a pair of pants. Now these were originally from George, they're in a size 12 and they are just some plain brown like khaki style loose fitting pants, and these are just for over summer. There's nothing wrong with them, they're in perfect condition, and yeah, I just need some more loose fitting trousers. I normally just wear jeans through summer, and yeah, I wanted to expand my wardrobe a little bit, so I grabbed these, and I also thought they would look nice with these shoes as well, so that's why I bought the shoes, because I wanted to see if they would look all right with these. And then I also got a cardigan, and where was this originally from? This was originally from Primark. Again, it was £2, and I just thought it was a nice colour. It's quite oversized. It's got pockets on the side as well, and yeah, long sleeved. So yeah, just a nice basic cardigan, but like I said, I did really like the colour of it, and I just thought it'd be nice just to throw on in a spring summer evening when it goes a little bit cooler. And I thought it might look quite nice with these as well, with just a vest top underneath. So yeah, pick that up. I wasn't 100% keen on it, but I couldn't leave it there, and I thought, you know what, if I don't like it, I'm sure my sister would love it. So I picked it up, and it was originally from Monsoon. It's in a size 12, and it's of this suede like gilet type material, and then it's got some stitch details of some flowers and a bit of fur at the bottom as well. There is a slight mark on the back just there, but you know what, I'm not too bothered about that. Other than that, it looks absolutely amazing everywhere else. It's really soft, fake fur lining on the inside, and yeah, I thought, you know, for £1 I just needed something to make it up to the 3 for £5, and like I said, if I don't wear it, I thought I'd give it to my sister, but actually it looks quite nice on, so I might keep it. I might wear it over winter and then see if my sister wants it. So yeah, for £1 from Monsoon, I thought it was perfect, so yeah, pick that up. I've got a couple of things left. International Aid, they do all clothes for £1, so I just picked up a few bits. And the first thing I picked up was this red top. Now, hang on a minute, let's sort it out. It looks a mess. There we go, and it's got quite a deep neckline, and I've already tried it on. It looks really nice, and it's not too revealing, and I just thought this would be nice with a pair of black pants and a black suit jacket. And yeah, I'm just looking for a little bit more pops of colour in my wardrobe, and I thought I would give red a go, so I grabbed that. And then I got a black jumper as well. This is all inside out because I tried it all on yesterday, so everything's inside out. Just took it off and then put it back in the bag. But I got this black polo neck jumper. It's quite a loose fitting. Now there's no name on the inside, so I don't know where originally it was from, but it's of this very oversized like black jumper, and I just love the buttons on the arm. So it's quite tight around the arm, which brings it in and gives it a little bit of shape, and then on each arm it's got 3 buttons. And yeah, I just thought this again would be lovely over winter, and for £1 I just couldn't leave it there, so it'll get washed and then put away until we get closer to the end of the year. I've got 2 things left, guys, and this one is from International Aid. I bought the other 2 tops, and as I was leaving the shop on the dresses, I saw this. It was in a see-through clear bag, so I thought, well, it looks like it might be something interesting, so I went over and had a look, and it was in the end, and I paid £1 for this. It's actually 2 pieces. It's not a set, but somebody has bought it and wore it as a set and donated it as a set, and they've sold it as a set as well. So it's in a size 14, which is a little bit too big for me. So I don't know if I'm just going to give the dress to my sister or not. But the dress is actually from Marks and Spencer's. It's autograph, and it's this black knee-length skirt. It's a dress. Black knee-length dress. And yeah, it's a little bit too big on me, so I'm probably just going to give it to my sister. But this wasn't what I was looking at it for. It was the jacket that I saw. So the dress is from Autograph, Marks and Spencer's, and this is the occasional wear. Again, this is in a size 14, but it's this absolutely beautiful suit jacket with this ribbed detail down the front, and then it has the flower brooch on the outside of the coat. And yeah, I think this is absolutely stunning together, and I had tried it on together, and it's a lovely wedding outfit. And it was £1 for the dress and the jacket, and yeah, I just couldn't leave it there. And I thought, you know what, if I don't wear it, it will go to my sister. But yeah, I just absolutely loved the jacket, and it's beautiful. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to keep the flower on it. The thing is that they've put it through the fabric, so it's going to leave a mark where it would have been, but the actual jacket is really, really nice. And yeah, I'm glad that I managed to get it for £1. So I just saw it and I thought, oh, you've got to pick that up. So yeah, I'm really happy that I saw it. There's no marks on it, no issues, except from obviously if you take the flower off the front, it's going to be a mark where it once was. And the last thing I got, which is probably my favourite, and it's nothing special, I just absolutely love the fabric on it, and it's actually a men's shirt, and I got it from the animal charity shop, paid £1 for it. It was on the sale rail, and it was originally from Next. It's in a size small, and it's this beautiful checked shirt, and I just love the orange and the red in it, and the greens and the browns, and I just thought, oh, this is so nice. And I'm thinking it will look absolutely amazing with these pants and a white vest top underneath. And yeah, I just absolutely fell in love with it. Even with jeans, it would look really, really nice. But yeah, I fell in love with the fabric, and I thought, you know what, I can't leave it there. And I just think it's so nice. And yeah, with a pair of jeans on a summer evening, sat outside the pub, I just thought it was really, really nice. So I wouldn't wear black underneath it. I would probably wear white or a beige. But yeah, I just thought it was so pretty. It's definitely beautiful colours. And for £1, you know what? I don't care. I don't care that it's men's. I buy men's clothes quite often, especially t-shirts. So yeah, I just thought it was absolutely beautiful. I love how they've rolled the sleeves up, and it's actually quite fitted. It doesn't actually go down too far. And yeah, I just thought it was really, really pretty, and I absolutely fell in love with it. So yeah, that was the last thing that I bought. Got a load of washing to do now, and then ironing, but yeah, I absolutely loved it. So that is everything for today, guys. I will be back on Thursday with a craft video. I can't wait to share it with you. It's taken me ages to make these. It's probably been the thing that I've struggled most making. Everything that I've done to it, I've second guessed it. I didn't know what to do with it halfway through, so I just put it away for a couple of weeks and just didn't look at it. And then I started working on it yesterday, and yeah, it's starting to look how I want it to look. So I've still got a fair bit to do on it. I'm going to do some on Wednesday and Thursday morning, and it should be ready for Thursday afternoon. So yeah, till then, take care. Have a good couple of days. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I will see you on Thursday. So till then, take care. Bye for now. Love you guys loads.